Hello everybody, welcome here to my Survivor Series thoughts and reviews. This is an elimination six-man tag. This is sort of the final three of each team in the 5-on-5 elimination tag match. So I just figured I'd put it together. But yeah, this is sort of my review on Survivor Series. So, like we do it every month, except for last month, because last month was sort of the verge between WWE 13 and 2K14. Anyways, let's get right into it. First match, Kofi Kingston versus The Miz. This was good. I'm trying to think back because, it was only 10 minutes. This is honestly a good match because I didn't expect these two to put on a good match because it's a pre-show, No pre-shows are good matches, but this is actually somewhat awesome because and already Goldust going through the table. That's funny. By the way, that's a custom-made Survivor Series reign if you didn't notice. Yeah. I found it said Survivor Series 2013, so I figured I'd download it, which I did. It's horrible. It was the only one I could find. So, yeah. I'll probably make a better one later. But yeah, I don't, so now for the follow-up on Monday, all Miz did was, did a comedy moment with Michael Strahan, which is bizarre. Nobody wanted to see that. But now I don't get whether he's a heel anymore because he's doing all these comedy skits with celebrity hosts and stuff. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense to me. As Jey Uso tags in. But The Miz defeated Kofi Kingston. Everybody should have saw that. So, yeah. And they also did mention on the pre-show that the first match will be the 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match. So yeah. Obviously that match happened first. Reigns was the sole survivor, if you didn't know, eliminating 4 out of the 5 opponents in the match. And that's pretty big for Reigns. Because as soon as Rollins got eliminated, I was like, there's no way the heels are gonna win. But, it just goes to show you what, booking can do for people. So, it's absolutely awesome that Reigns got 4 out of the 5. So, I'm not gonna explain the whole match to you. But I'm just gonna say who got eliminated, and in the exact order. Ambrose was eliminated by Rhodes. Swagger got eliminated by Jey Uso. Cesaro was eliminated by Rhodes, and there was the 5-on-2. So now there's a 5-on-2 advantage. So all the heels have been eliminated except for Rollins and Reigns. Jey Uso was eliminated by Rollins. The only elimination Rollins makes. No. Cody was eliminated. Cody was eliminated by Reigns before Jey Uso. Rollins was eliminated by Mysterio. I wrote this down because I can never remember this off the top of my head. I wrote this down on a card that I'm reading here. So I just said Jey Uso was eliminated by Rollins. Rollins was eliminated by Mysterio. Then, so now it's Mysterio and Goldust versus Reigns. Reigns eliminated Goldust. And then Reigns eliminated Mysterio. So yeah, I actually enjoy that they made Roman Reigns the big star in this. They seem to make each star each person in the Shield like somewhat big. Like they've done this objective. Like you could say, Dean Ambrose is the last like champion standing in the Shield. Seth Rollins has won the NXT title, and now, Roman Reigns has, eliminated 4 out of the 5 people in the Survivor Series match. So I think that's pretty cool. So the next match was Big E Langston versus Curtis Axel for the United Intercontinental title. My favorite part about this was there's like a small "You can't wrestle" chant, and it looked like they were pointing it at Axel, which I sort of disagree. I sort of like Axel. He's not the best, but he's okay. So next was what happened after this? Oh yeah, 7-on-7 Divas match. I did not write down who won and when because this is so like short of a match. It was 10 minutes. That's what it just seemed weird. It just seemed weird writing it down. So all I know is Natalya and Nikki Bella were the survivors. Oh crap, I keep forgetting to mention the follow-ups. Never mind. Let's stop mentioning the follow-ups. Because it's basically like just moments on Raw. Like random matches on Raw. But yeah, these were like rapid fire eliminations. There was one elimination after another, and he hits the director's cut. Goldust, that power bomb, the power slam. What is it called? Yeah, power slam. This was rapid fire elimination. I didn't enjoy it, but Divas matches are never good, so what was I supposed to expect? Anyways, after that, Ryback came out and was like, "Yo, I am a bully. I'm gonna open a challenge to somebody." And then, whoa, hey, Mark Henry comes out. Just absolutely dominates. Hits like a body slam or something. Hits like a body slam or something, like a body slam, something like that. And then followed it up with the World's Strongest Slam and won. So this is a 5-minute match, and it seemed like quick. I feel like this is a filler, but they should have made it like good. That Henry returned and made it like 10 minutes. But I understand since apparently some people care about divas, they just had to make that match 10 minutes. Yeah, this is elimination tag, so I know the match isn't gonna finish. That's why. So yeah, the WrestleMania 29 match was better because I did not enjoy this at all. Then it was Del Rio versus Cena for the World Heavyweight title. I think I saw like a Latino heat, and it had like capital No on the no. It had like a capital No on the Latino. So I thought that was pretty funny. There are a lot of funny signs nowadays, but all right. It was okay. You could tell the crowd was not into it at all. Any Del Rio near falls, they're just like, So It was okay, but I think the crowd ruined it. Uh, so, yeah. But they worked with what they worked with. So, but no more Del Rio in the World Championship hunt. Yay! No, because nobody wants Del Rio in the World Title hunt. Nobody. Um. And then this crazy thing happened. I don't know if this was before or after the World Heavyweight Title match, but this crazy thing happened where it was like R-Truth, Santino, Los Matadores, John Laurinaitis, and it was like supposed to sponsor like a toy for WWE or something. It was just like, what? It just did not make sense at all. So the next match was CM Punk and Daniel Bryan versus Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, the Wyatt family, the best in the beard. Yeah. So obviously, the best in the beard, GOAT, the greatest of all time. Did it? They won, and it was a good match that the live crowd, was like, oh, it seems like the signature spots of Bryan and Punk are definitely like over, and they keep the crowd into it. You know what I mean? Yeah. They could. I would have rather seen a DQ finish. Than what? Than this. I know they would have to face at the following pay-per-view for that to make sense, but it just doesn't make sense to have these two guys losing singles matches and then lose clean to these two guys. It just didn't make sense to me at all. So yeah. So the finale match was Randy Orton versus Big Show for the WWE title. Obviously Randy Orton beat Big Show, and this was pretty quick. I mean, this had to be like 15, maybe 10 minutes. It was somewhat quick. Oh yeah, and at the beginning of the show, they did say no physical interference, but Stephanie and Triple H came out and distracted Big Show. I think Kane was there. Yeah, Kane was there too. And he hits his signature and kicks out of it at 1. But yeah, that's just weak. No physical interference. And Roman Reigns hits his new finisher, the Jackknife Powerbomb. Jackknife Powerbomb. Jackknife Powerbomb. Hit him. Alright, anyways. Oh, I almost broke it up. So, then John Cena came out and just like raised his belt up in the air in front of Orton and stuff. And it was just oh, this the signature, the curtain call. Going for the final cut. What now? Reversal. So now they're going for the Unified Championship match. Now. So I'm all for it because I don't like two champions because it seems like the World Heavyweight Champion doesn't have as much shine as the WWE Champion does, obviously. So, it's I think it's sort of good to unify the titles for right now. But anyways, that is my thoughts on the WWE Survivor Series pay-per-view. Let me know what you thought in the comments below if anybody watches. Probably not because nobody watches my videos. But who knows? Alright, anyways, I will, and my controller goes out. Sorry about that. And I will see you all later.